How's it going, everybody? Andrew Wagner here with Walters Mercedes-Benz, bringing you another beautiful brand new vehicle. This is our 2019 E53 AMG Coupe. This vehicle is brand new to the marketplace and less than just a few weeks old. This vehicle has been completely redesigned for front fascia, interior body design, and all of the technology on the model. One of the very noticeable things you'll notice across the front of the vehicle here is that its new dual lights have transferred over from our other models. You will see our diamond block style grille has been replaced with a little bit more of an open valence here instead of the individual lights. You will see that you will have chrome strips here across the front as well, even on a night package vehicle. So a couple differences between some of our E300s and our E43s of previous years. This vehicle does have our autonomous driving system, which will be our 997 driver's assistance package. You will have your adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, steering assist, and quite more options as well. This vehicle does come equipped with our parking assistance system, so you will have peripheral vision across the entire front for sensors. You will have a surround view camera with an aerial look down on top of the entire car. Not to mention, you will have a beautiful brand new wheel that I very much like. This vehicle does have the blacked out night package on it with the AMG braking system. You will have the LED lights here in the front of the mirrors, which is a standard across all of our E-classes. The vehicle does, of course, have blind spot by default. In addition to that, you will have our keyless go system, which will leave you with the chrome door handle here to touch to lock and grab to unlock. Panoramic roof on these vehicles are standard, so that's something you won't really have to upgrade to or worry about when looking for a model. And of course, like we've mentioned a few times before on our AMG line models, you will have a beveled edge here along the side versus a straight body line with the chrome strip. Again, default on our 53 models with the AMG line packaging. That will transfer all the way back here to the sides. And in addition to that, one thing to note, these windows do not have a traditional post on the vehicle, so you will have a beautiful half moon crescent type of design, which keeps the person in the back and the front with very good visibility, and you won't have any claustrophobic feels while you're on the inside of the vehicle. Alrighty, hopping under the hood here, you will notice this vehicle has a redesigned hood cover and some other options inside of it. This vehicle will now have AMG badging along the right-hand side with the red strip. Has kept it a little bit traditional to our previous mid-range V6 AMGs, which previous years had a red strip down the center here. So this vehicle is a V6 inline turbo motor, dual turbos to be exact. This has a 4MATIC Plus platform, which is Sport AMG platform for all of our all-wheel drive models. This vehicle, in addition to that, does have EQ boost power, which can boost you about an additional 20 to 21 horsepower, and that's done through regenerative braking and electricity here in the system. 429 horsepower, high 300s and foot-pounds of torque on this exact vehicle paired with the 9-speed transmission. So your regular everyday driving will be extremely smooth. However, you will have excellent efficiency and a lot of power when you need it. So this vehicle will be great on the road, on and off the road for side streets and any performance driving that you wish to go ahead and do. All right, stepping into the back here, you're gonna notice the vehicle has all the aggressive looks from the front wrapped right into the back here. Something very new from Mercedes-Benz that I haven't noticed out in an extensive amount of time is going to be the true dual exhaust look with a straight pipe back end. So you will notice 4 different exhaust vents here on the back, giving it more of a race performance style of look, not typical to our previous Mercedes-Benz AMG line models. Of course, you will have all of our AMG badging, and again, this has been renomenclatured our E53, coming with the rear spoiler, traditional backup camera coming out of the back of the E-Class here on the coupe style and cabriolet style models. The vehicle will have parking sensors, as we mentioned, going around peripheral onto the sides, and the surround view camera will go down on top of the vehicle. Don't forget, when you're looking at one of these types of models, its backup camera is going to have a wide view angle, a straightforward angle, and even on the surround view package, you're gonna have side views of the vehicle and the front as well to top off maximum performance for parking anywhere around the vehicle. This model does have a lot of really nice features, such as kicking your leg underneath the back of the bumper here to open and close the trunk, using the key fob, or of course you can use the door panel inside of the car. Now that we have the trunk open here in the back, you're gonna notice that this vehicle does have a very good sized trunk, especially for being that it is a coupe model. Again, as we always mention, you do have the electronic trunk closer and locking setup here for you. This vehicle will have no comfort box by default, so that's going to be the storage tray that can push down and up. That's something that can be added or a la carte done to this vehicle, but will also hinder a very small amount of the depth inside the trunk. As you notice, this vehicle has a very good amount of width, has a very good amount of depth going into the back here. And something very nice for functionality about this vehicle is you can go ahead and pull the latches here. You can flip these seats down. So not only will you still be able to fit storage, different items, but if you make that unexpected run to the grocery store around the holidays where you might have a lot of stuff with you, this vehicle can still take quite a bit of things and manage some people inside the vehicle as well. All right, as we hop inside the new E53, you will notice this vehicle is a very beautiful vehicle and did a great job, very similar to our CLS review. This model is going to have by default the flat bottom steering wheel, which is leather wrapped. As you notice, this steering wheel is going to have its red leather trim matching the red stitching throughout the vehicle. This is an a la carte option specific to what you would order on the inside of your vehicle. So this model will have perforated leather with red stitching throughout the interior of the cabin, including the upper door stitchings of the doors and top stitching here of the dash. This vehicle has the new redesigned interior vents, which are going to go ahead and mimic our CLS models. You will have lighting of ambient color throughout the entire vents, around the screens, underneath the door panels and the dash, along the trims here of the center console, and as well onto the sides of the door panels, the floor, the cup holders in the door, and even the belts here along the side. Nice thing is that this vehicle does have our carbon fiber trim, which is going to stay more true to our AMG side. You can do different wood style trims here or anything else that you prefer. This model will still have all of our new features that are offered, such as our finger pad touching through the steering wheel here. So instead of me grabbing anything on the center console or touching these items here, I can go ahead and use my finger, slide through various different options, and still navigate through the radio, navigation, media, or any telephone functions that I want to go ahead and use. As you notice, this vehicle does have the dual display screen option here. So on the left-hand side, I still will be able to reconfigure this entire screen similar to an iPhone or Android. Simply with the left swipe of my thumb, I can choose a design. Going into our classic design, which is currently displayed, I can go into a sports design, which is the similar style of design with different colors, or I can go into a progressive design where it keeps everything in the center and allows me to reconfigure what I see on the right and the left-hand side of the screen. This vehicle is shown here with all of our driver's assistance systems, as I mentioned. So what that means for you is I can go ahead and use the adaptive cruise control here on the steering wheel. I can simply set it, and I can go ahead and be driving down the road at, let's say, for instance, 65 on the freeway, set a few car lengths between me. So as traffic will go ahead and speed up, my car will speed up to 65 miles an hour, keeping my set distance. Or should traffic slow down, it will go ahead and keep me my set distance behind the other vehicle and slow me down below 65 should traffic conditions be slower than that. Not to mention, this steering wheel will go ahead and need your hands here on the steering wheel to let the car know that you are still paying attention just for safety purposes. So when my hands are here on the wheel, the car with lane keeping assist and steering assist on will go ahead and have me stay perfectly centered between the lane, and then also when the freeway or the road might curve slightly, it will go ahead and steer for me and move the wheel for me. This vehicle does have a lot of electronic options, such as our ambient lighting, very nice 12.3-inch nav display screen. You will have panoramic roof, as we mentioned, standard. You'll have a leather interior with all the perforations. Standard will have heated seats, upgrades to the ventilated seats, which are shown inside this vehicle. In addition to that, you do have remote start as well. Backtracking onto the ventilated and heated seating, this vehicle will be able to be remote started from your cell phone, unlocked and locked all from your phone, anywhere in the world, as long as you have Wi-Fi service or cellular reception. That will be able to turn the vehicle back on wherever you left the thermostat off at. So I let a lot of clients know, put in the vehicle on auto to your perfect temperature, we'll restart the vehicle and put it right back to that temperature, no matter where you're at. This vehicle is going to have paddle shifters by default, which are going to be piggybacking off of our true AMG V8 bi-turbo platform, which means you will have the taller, larger paddle shifters here inside the vehicle. This model does have the premium Dynamica suede interior on the roof lines. You will have more standard features such as the garage door programming and everything here from the bottom of the mirror. This vehicle does come very well equipped with a lot of standard options and, of course, many different a la carte options inside that you can completely custom tailor to what you prefer. This is going to be one of our most unique and able to be built out or spec'd out to your liking, just like the CLS in our previous mentionings. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, YouTube, do not forget to go ahead and click like and subscribe. That way you can go ahead and see all of our goodies coming out. Don't forget to also hit the bell notification right here below so you'll see consistent content coming out right as it's released. This vehicle, again, was our brand new 2019 E53 AMG Coupe, and we look forward to talking to you guys soon.